everybody, people of all ages, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to Inside Line Racing. I am your host, Evil Dragon XXL, and welcome back for round number 3 here at this even larger circuit. This is a Dragon Tail Speedway here in wherever the game says it is, because it doesn't say. We're here again, like we said, for round 3. And who is it going to be today? Who's going to outscore and outdo Jamie, who leads again? Today we, of course, go through our list. We have Jamie, Red Jams, Apex. We've got the likes of Michael, Apex again, Frisky, Racing Green, Jake, Johnny, Isglue, Vectro, Billy, Crumpet, Forest, MK Bomb, Pag, and Red Jams again. And hello to James in the chat there. And well, today's going to be a special day. Who is it going to be? Who ends up being in pole position? Well, we already know it's definitely going to be this man here, Jamie. He's been so quick in his Papaya Orange car today. But don't forget, Durex doing well, pulling along and chuffing on as hard as he can ahead of Apex today. We like to say here around this beautiful circuit here in the absolute middle of nowhere, Dragon Tail Speedway. One of, if not one of the fastest circuits on Gran Turismo there. You can see at the top right there, the beautiful track there as it is, standing out in glorious as ever. Now, I would say Michael Davis, second position. Of course, I was nice and surprised to see him back up at the front in his Durex livery there with a good old British flag on there. As we know, he's always very loving it. Apex there in the good old, well, Apex livery, Apex Racing Team back again, and let's see where they can go this year. And this is arguably the best track, since a few people in the chat, any comments, put them in. Well, we got like H Racing Green, the AOR driver, of course, then driving his spectacular livery today. As per usual, one of the favourite liveries I have seen so far. Likes of Frisky lad driving the old normal Audi livery today, as well. The likes of Jake lad driving the other livery there, and Jamie continuing to be on pole position right now. Johnny in the Force India there, or what is technically a Force India, the BWT. What I call it a Force India, like we've said. It's Gloom driving the nice grey Audi, and the likes of others down the field. Dylan Conn in the chat here as well. Always good to see that. There is Mr. Crumpet, the other Durex sponsored car, because, well, going long and hard is always their favourite thing. Martini down 11th place there in the struggling Audi there, the 2011 Audi of Vectro. And oh dear. Well, you hit the wall again. Whenever I go and see them, then there is Forrest right down the back there with MK Born and Pag have not set lap time so far. Well, the Nissan flies through the chicane there, flat out there. Fantastic to see today, though, as you go down the straight then towards the hairpin section, towards the last corner, of course. The circuit flowing, it's hard to do there. You can see, of course, looking at the Nissan there. Glorious all its loveliness out the corner and down the straight, across the line. Where does he go? Does he improve? He is in 5 minutes time, so the race will start around about 7:15. It's about a 45-minute race, of course, then around the beautiful circuit here. Pag exits the pit lane then in the Apex white car. Now, where is he going to go? Try and beat the lap times there. He comes out just ahead of Michael Davis there and gets well out of the way of him there. May have impeded him a little bit there on the exit of the pit lane. But up front, it is Jamie, only by 3 tenths though from Red Jams. The gap is closer than it has been in the last few, little races, of course. The Monster Energy livery car on the Monster Energy, that's the Audi. Monster Energy Audi there. Normal Audi, just the normal Audi. Of course, still a beautiful livery, but always spectacular. It's the VRT livery, of course. But looks like normal stuff. The GT3 also on Friday as well as MK Born leads Assassin. Very close up against August Michael Davis there. Just about gets away with it as well. Now you're wondering, of course, who is this Red Jams guy? Well, he apparently is new. I haven't seen him before. Hopefully he does well, driving the Monster Energy car. They called it Monster Energy Audi because they clearly need more energy. Or something like that, I don't know. Well, he's going to need more energy if he does that. That is very close to having a massive off. Survives it this time. Frisky, 3rd position. Michael, 4th. Apex, 5th. Racing Green down in 6th position. It's Gloom, Jake, Johnny, Billy. Rumpet, Vectro, Forest, and Pag. Rounding up the back so far with only a few minutes to go. We'll keep on board here running along with Pag, the old Paganus there. Let's see where he can go. Coming into a little quick left-hander 6th gear. Chucks it in there, the car sparking away. As per usual there on the exit then. He has to power down. And now it's down in towards the little hairpin as well. Down the hill, around the bend. And then it's into those tricky little chicanes where anything can happen then. And of course, let's see where he can go. Normally he's been very confident here. 3rd and 4th position could be on the table for his qualifying. Here, let's see, comes out of the chicane. And now down into this quick little hairpin. Now into the chicanes he goes. Into one, into the 2nd, then into the 3rd and 4th chicane then. Kind of a little tricky section. Almost flat there on the exit. Almost hits the wall there. Fantastic. Fantastic commitment then. Pumps out to the last corner. Let's see. Breaks it down. 2-3 gears there. Down into 3rd gear then. Up to 4th, so we say. Never mind then. 3rd gear. There we go. Powers on the exit then. Up to 4th. Into 5th. Up to 6th. Across the line. Where does he go? 14th. Where does he end up? Across the line. 6th position there. By only 8 thousandths of a second. To Hate Racing Green. These guys absolutely neck and neck like they were in Nürburgring a few days ago. So we say last week because it was a week ago. Very close against the wall. Hate Racing Green there, rubbing up against that wall as hard as he can. Now towards the hairpin. And well, let's see where he can go then. Can he improve? Comes down, breaks into the hairpin. Only 2 minutes to go until the lobby, well, until the race starts. So hope you're all getting your popcorn ready. And let's see if Aperture Science with their car can go anywhere quicker. Let's see, come to the line. 4th position, great lap time then. Now he's only 1/10 behind Red Jams. Michael Davis, by the way, up into 2nd. Duret's running nice and hard today. And running very long strategies, of course. It'll be interesting to see where they can run in the race. Of course, Papaya Orange as well. The F4, doing well, of course. Jamie and, of course, Hate Racing Green. Teammates, we believe. Pretty certain. Of course, Papaya Orange and Lee Beautiful Blue. As well, yellow flags in towards the hairpin, we believe. That's there for a small spin, of course. Jamie there was Frisky in the background. A few minutes to go, of course, just over a minute to go until the race starts. Jamie looks to be on a fine pole position. In the pit has come Michael Davis then for a quick stop, and now the pit lane he will come then. And the race will start in a few seconds' time. Red Jam sliding it through the first few corners. That absolute commitment there on the Monster Energy car. Just about keeps it out of the wall there, keeps it on the circuit. Hello to Paul in the chat as well. Down into the quick little right-handers, then they go. Power on the exit, down up to 4th, into 5th. Now it's a quick downhill, right-left corner. Then it's a triple left-hander area, left. Then it's a right, then it's a left. Then it'll be another right if we get to it. Just about gets to it, off the circuit, comes up the corner. Now into another left. And then it's down a few gears, down to about 2nd gear they'll go, then down the hill. He will go, then breaking down there. Head of the Force IndyILR, looks up there and hits the wall. Never mind then. And here we are then. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it is ready to go then. Here in the good old Dragon Tail. Seaside. I didn't figure that out. Now there, cars up. Apex. Michael Davis, Red Jam, Pag, Racing, Jake, Frisky, Apex, Glue, Johnny, Billy, Crumpet, Vector and Forrest could round up the back of the grid. The pit lane there, everyone's ready to go. And they're prepared for the first lap incidents, of course. Field, let it go. James, Frisky's disconnected, we believe. But here we go then. 5 red lights and they're underway then. Jamie leads the field away as they begin the first lap led. Jamie, Michael, Red Jam, Pag, Racing, then Jake, Apex, Gloom, Johnny, Billy, Crumpet, Vector and Forrest down the back there. As they go side by side, Forrest picking up positions as well. Vector's not having a lot of that down the back straight away. On the first lap, making contact then at the back of the field, running off the circuit, goes forward straight away, and they make contact again. But everyone else up front seeming to do well up there. As these guys still batting side by side, yellow flags on the road, Vector off the circuit. There looks to be one of the, it's Johnny off the circuit as well as Vectro dropping behind Forest Glow on the opening lap. Already carnage going on at the back. Meanwhile, up front though, there we all want to trade attention to. Up front it is Jamie, Michael, Pag. Then running down Red Jam from second position, dropping down the field already, coming under pressure from Jake and Frisky behind. He's made an absolute storming start, by the way. Come down the back where he started. Well, as he comes to this game for the first lap, then Jamie and everyone touching the wall there, sparking away in the cars, in the Audis. Jeep horses as well, mostly Audis here today as they come towards the hairpin. Audi galore everywhere then, and a few cars, of course, lining up those tyres on the exit of the corner. Lap number 1, Jamie around the outside there, looks to be side by side, and there is Jake and Red Jam, we believe, going side by side towards turn number 1. Who's it going to be to the outside? Let's see if he can do it wrong way round. Tries it, does he do it? Now to the inside, he'll be very brave there, down the inside. Does he do it? Yes, he does. Jake runs very wide. He might lose 2, 3, 4 positions. He's hit the wall. He's in the wall. Well, never mind. He's now in the wall. Well, commentator's curse as per usual. And here we go then. Red Jam trying and making contact there. Look out for the pause slow. The only pause here today, of course, Apex. He's sizing up a little move then to the inside. Let's see. Does he do it down the inside? Yes, he does. Now look out for Monster Energy. Let's see where he can go. Can he come and retake the position? At 2 of 25 already. A few percentage into this race, and it's already turning into immediately just as good as Nürburgring. Side by side. Look at in the background then. It's Gloom having a little nibble at the rear end. Let's see. Down the inside into the chicane. Has to think better of it. And there is Apex, and there is good old Frisky coming through the chicane. Fantastic stuff to see. Jamie, Michael, Pat, top 3. Here goes Apex right up to the outside. Now, of course, to the inside. He goes Red Jam. Does get a move. Cut back goes Apex. Back down the inside. Good enough there. If there is this Gloom in the wall in the background. Does he spin? He just about keeps out of it there. Good stuff there. Here we are, three-way battle, of course, for what is 5th position. As Apex under the rear of Frisky, and of course, there is Red Jam just sitting there behind. Of course, up front, you've got a whole gaggle of cars between Jamie, Michael, Pag, Racing Green, and these guys had a titanic scrap not that long ago, just a race ago, a week ago, remember. These guys had the best scrap that they could do. Are we going to see a repeat as Apex down the inside, side by side? Oh, they make off contact on the grass. Hits him, and there's 3 cars in the wall. It's all gone wrong, and round he goes like a merry-go-round, and gets the car back in a straight. Carnage and smoke and debris fly up everywhere, and off goes, I think, that might have been another car going off. Apex and Frisky contact on that number 3, and a humongous cat flare from the pair of them. They're still hitting side by side, and they're not having a lot of it here. They are going to be living at each other with that one. And it looks like the Vectro down the inside. There's more contact. Squeezed into the wall. Makes the move. Now, trouble going on for Apex here. He's under pressure. Crumpet's having a look as well. And Crumpet down the inside. It's all gone from bad to worse for Apex. And of course, have to feel sorry for Frisky as well, involved in contact there. Of course, not going to be pulling, of course, there, of course, in this race. No pit stops going to be enabled there. Unless they have tyre issues, of course, which they may do. Pag on the back of Michael Davis. Racing Green following quick suit then. Lap number 4 here in Dragon Tail. And you can see the cars coming up there. Racing Green having a look to the inside. There's contact and more in the wall. More of. There's a huge shunt and off. That is Pag. There is Racing. Contact again. And this is turning into absolute carnage here in Dragon Tail Raceway today. Huge contact there on lap number 4 in 4th position. Luckily, no serious damage between the pair of them today. Michael Davis, low 2nd position. He'll have a sigh of relief there in his rearview mirrors as contact ensues. But Pag's still there. And well, You can say what he can do. He's definitely quick. He's definitely closing. And well, you don't have to see it in a few laps' time. Everyone is after an Apex car. Johnny leaves the room as well. Issues for him. But up front, Jamie, Michael, Pag racing. Then there's Red now challenging the back of H Racing Green. As he comes towards turn number 2. He's going to go the long way round. Now cuts the inside then. Makes contact there a little bit there between the pair of them. Utter carnage going on here today. Contact galore here, but like what we say, very close racing. Red Jam having a little look to the inside of Racing Green. Can't do it straight away there. Now he has to sit behind and has to consider where is he going to make the move. Of course, further down, Jake and is battling with his Gloom. And then we've got the likes of Frisky, Billy, Apex now suddenly come back through the field. He's now up to 10th position. Vector and Mr. Crumpet there. Of course, Durex trying to overtake Martini then. He's going to try on the outside. We know Vector is very slow in a straight line. Round the outside goes Mr. Crumpet. Does he do it? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. He's off the circuit. Now back on it again. Flashing his lights. What are you doing? Move over, he says. I'm going for 11th. But no, he's not going to move there, Sonny Jim. Or he's under a complete obligation not to move. Down the inside goes Billy on the inside. And Apex getting forced and shoved off almost into the wall there. Now let's see, Apex, he's trying to come back here. He's not having much fun as the Apex teams today. Interesting, is he going to try down the inside in the last corner? We've got, you know, Porsche versus Audi then. Lap number 5. Down the inside, does he do it? Makes a bit of contact, big contact there, squeezing him off. Bit more contact on the exit, now they'll be side by side towards turn number 1. And eventually the Porsche gets a little bit more traction on the exit of the corner. Very risky to go side by side in the S's like we've seen before. But finally Apex ahead of the BWT of Force India is basically a Billy. Vector there now starting to open the gap a little bit to the car behind. Jake, of course, still battling with his Gloom, and then we've got this battle up front here. Red, Racing, Pag versus Michael, and talking about Michael and Pag, here they are, over the hill, down the crest. Now is he going to the inside? Yes he is, down the inside goes Pag. Does he do it? Yes he does. Excellent. Executes it perfectly, and on his merry way. Now, of course, what's out for Michael? He's still going to come back low. He's very, very, very quick through the corner there. Porsche on Porsche action, and here we go, down the inside again. Pag lifts off a little bit there. Now we might concentrate back on him again. Racing gets past Red Jam, by the way, I think, or have they switched again? Never mind that, they're still having a good battle then. But what is 4th and 5th? Up front, by the way, Jamie dominating. Here goes Pag again. Down to the inside. Is he going to go this time? Now he switches to the inside on the X corner. Doesn't do it yet. Now he has to be very careful here. Down the inside again. Let's see, side by side. They almost make contact. They do make contact on the exit. Squeezing each other off. Just about surviving. Now down the hill into the little quick right-hander. He's going the long way round. Now he tries to cut to the inside. Still forced the long way round. Can't do it this lap. Lap 7 of 25. What great racing we've got here for what is 2nd and 3rd contact. And finally around the outside. And there's someone who's forgot about where his drink is as well today, because he's clever and has forgot where his drink is. Never mind that. There was a drink in here, there is no longer a drink in here. Well, we'll just have to live through my advice and never be going. Never mind. Jamie, Pag, Michael, top 3 right now. Pag and Michael still battling together in the background. Racing and, of course, Red Jam. Jake and Gloom battling as well here. On lap number 7, remember. Still a long way to go in this race. If you're just joining us, do feel free to like and subscribe, turn on the notification to get, of course, every now and then content. We've got, of course, a lot of races coming on. GT Sport, we've got F1, we've got the lot of it. Feel free to subscribe and give us all the best we can do here, as this is a fantastic little motor race we've got on GT Sport, of course. We're ready, of course, for the next race is going to be in a few days' time in, of course, the good old GR3 cars, or the GT3 group cars will be hopefully held by Supercooler, as it's Gloom and Jake side by side as they come down into turn number 2. Can't do anything this lap though, but it's Gloom definitely on the back of him. He's really not giving up, is he? And this race is just like Nürburgring, very competitive, very close, of course, but it's that little edge that these guys need to do on the exit of the corners, down the straights, and it's going to be crucial to see who is really the quickest around the circuit. In the pit lane, by the way, we believe has Forest. Yes, he is in the Nissan. Eventually, the Nissan will be released there. Struggling as usual, the Nissan, not the best car. And of course, well, eventually comes back out eventually. Up front, Jamie, by the way, dominating so far, 7 seconds out of Pag, who is still, by the way, having a battle with Michael Davis. Michael Davis isn't giving up here, is he? Very close, he's trying to the inside, doesn't do it yet, he's still right up his chuffin'. Look at this, very close stuff here. There, you could almost put a few yards between them. Of course, you never know what can happen here. In motor racing, anything can happen, and well, it usually does, and it definitely will inevitably have some impact in this race. But Michael Davis, not yet, challenging on Pag, further back, Racing and Red. Having battle, Racing Green gets a bit wide then, and here goes Red, still in his slipstream, in the tow. And well, at number 9 of 25, and they're very close up. Your running order as you are on that number 9, Jamie, Pag, Michael Green, Red, Jake. He got his glue, Frisky, Apex, Billy, Crumpet, Vetro in the pit lane. And Forest down at the back. And there he goes. Ooh, a bit of a blinding there out the pit lane does come Vetro in the end. And he'll go on his merry way. Top position, struggling in the 2011 car. The car, of course, that I incidentally put him in. Probably a big regret making go in that car, because it is one of the slowest, of course. But all can be said, of course, in this race. Only a quarter way through it so far. And there Mr. Crumpet and everyone there. Up to the front we go. As you got a bit of battle here. Pag and Michael still having at it. Here and we're only on. Coming to lap 10. Here we go. Michael tries to the inside. That has to back out. Now here we go. To the inside. They come towards turn number 1. Side by side. They just about avoid each other. Down into turn 2. Michael trying to the outside. But defending Pag does not let him through. Fantastic battling here for 2nd and 3rd position. The 2011 car, like we're saying, doesn't have a hybrid. It is always going to be slower. Yes, it is. Well, this race turning into another classic so far. And just like Nürburgring today, bringing up a cracker here. And well, like I said, it is from 2011 to 2012. Of course, Toyota had a hybrid system, if I remember. But these guys here in the 2016 and 15 cars, having at it hammer and tong. Not like I said, the other race was a completely different thing. Having at it like hammer and tong. Here we are on lap number 10. Jamie, Pag, and Michael still your top 3. And touching the wall goes Michael and Pag, but they won't get any damage from that as Pag. Defending Michael to the outside. Does he do it? Yes, he does. Pag's still going to defend, though. He's not having any of that. Well, he's going to be forced a long way around and can't do it. Well, you never know. Lap 11.25. Only some 15 laps to go here in this race. It's time to a classic. And to the inside, Michael Davis dives. Does he do it? Runs wide. Pag can't do it on the exit. And 2nd position. Pag can't do anything about that one. He'll have to sit behind. He'll have to get in the tow and try again in a few corners' time. Who knows? It could be straight away. The Dutch versus the British here on lap number 11. Fantastic racing as my voice starts to go. Great racing so far, but Pag can't do anything on Michael. Michael defending as hard as he can, and did eventually get through in the end. And off there is Forest, by the way. We have just found out in the wall as these guys hit the wall very, very hard there, and they don't get any contact from it. Michael, Pag, 2nd and 3rd. Great stuff for scrapping between them. Pag tries to the inside that comes to the pit lane. Oh no, in the pit lane I believe. Did that come Michael very late? That was a very late decision then. From him, did he come in? Green in. Now, let's see who's going to be interesting. Who's going to come out here ahead of these guys? Red in the pit lane as well. So everyone making their pit stop here. We're at halfway now. Of course, the fuel guy very delicately leaning there. That's I'd be very concerned about if he falls over and that car goes. Eventually he'll get out of the pit lane, of course, but of course, we have to see who came out ahead. Michael and Pag, side by side, by the way. Pag and Michael. Pag got the jump on Michael in the pit lane. That is crucial for his race. He got ahead of him again. Now Michael's going to have to come back at him again. And he knew how hard it was to pass him. He's going to have to do it over again here. And we're running out of laps halfway through this race. Lap number 12, Jamie has pitted a light frisky and is blue. Apex white also not pitted. Pag and Michael, of course, are battling down in 5th and 6th position there, and Michael almost running off the circuit, by the way. And, that Billy leads a session as well, so issues for him as well, unfortunately. Well, we're down to 12 runners now, as they all tap the wall on the exit of the corner. Background though for Racing Green, 7th position. He is starting to catch up a little bit by little bit, and we'll only have to see in a few laps time, of course, as Isgloom and Apex pit in as well. Are they going to end up battling? Who is going to do what? Who is really the man on the mission? Well, that's going to be the crucial thing. Any comments? Put them in the chat, like we say. If you feel like and subscribe, of course, for this beautiful, beautiful race here today. And well, Racing Green, Michael, and then we've got Pag, the three guys who were so close together in Germany just about over a week ago now. And like again here in Dragontail Speedway, battling again, vicious and hard to the very end. And what can you say? This is what LMP1 is all about. Fighting as hard as you can and going strategically. And finally, James pits in from the lead, by the way. Those mechanics made of pure blue come out and get ready to fulfill that car. And here we go then. They take fuel on. No, doesn't seem to be fueling up too much. Now he leans forward very delicately there. I'm surprised he doesn't fall over, of course, with the amount of fuel in that car. Now we look out for Pag and Michael, of course. We do think Jamie exits the pit lane straight away. Yes, he is. A splash and dash. Now that'll take him to the end of the race here today. Great scrap, of course, between Racing, Michael, and Pag, of course, today. If you're wondering, I'm sounding a little bit quiet today. My voice is hurting, of course, today. We're doing you the best we can today, so if my voice breaks, you'll definitely hear it. Mainly because I don't know where my drink is, and I'm nowhere near a drink. But never mind that. Pag and, of course, Michael still battling at it. They're on lap 14, just over 11 laps to go here in the Dragontail Race, which I believe somewhere in Japan. Of course, it's a made-up circuit, so everything's in Japan. Because it's a Japanese game, of course. Philippine Digital Team made this game. Of course, I think they're Japanese. Well, they're definitely Japanese. Michael to the outside, now to the inside. Cut back. Now, does he try it? Almost runs into the back of him then. Can't do it. Now, we're turning into a three-way battle here, and this is what we like to see. Another these three guys absolutely going at it. And a mistake there from Pag. Under pressure from two cars. Pag running over the curb there. However, I do believe Michael did the same thing and got away with it. So very interesting stuff there. And that is critical mistake there for his race. Critical. Michael now ahead of Racing Green, and well, that's definitely a bit of controversy there. Oh, the circuit's in Croatia. Oh, well, it's in Croatia now then, apparently. So there we go. I've been proved wrong. I thought all these circuits were in Japan. Forest Glare getting out of the way of a few cars there, but circuit in Japan. No, in Japan, it's in Croatia. I thought it was in Japan. Well, sorry to Croatia there. I've taken away your Grand Prix. Never mind though. Well, you've got it back. Welcome to Croatia, everybody. Then Larini sponsoring the circuit. A lot of Larini sponsors there. challenging Michael Davis. Lap number 15, 10 is laps to go. And well, Jamie dominating the race up front. Michael and Racing, second and third position. Pag, a 5-4 so far. Jake, Red, and Apex there, battling with his gloom, continually there. Frisky down in 9th. In 10th position, it is Vector, Crumpet, and Forest. But like we say, Michael getting past. Down the inside goes Racing Green and makes the move. Well, I did say these guys are close, and well, of course, AOR driver versus ILR driver. This is what I can see. Now to the outside. Can AOR get put in his place by ILR? ILR to the outside. AOR to the inside. Now, Michael Davis, he's not having that. H-Racing does it around the outside. And sliding. Michael mistaken Pack to second. Great exit from him. And now he's going to challenge Racing Green again. Apparently I've offended every creation. Oh dear, but Racing Green and Forest leaves the session there, and on the grass goes Pack as he tries to the outside. That was a very interesting mistake there, and almost ended in carnage. And carnage and tarnage and everything going on, and here goes the other Porsche, and here goes Michael. He's going to the outside. Now is he going to do a cut back to the inside? He's going to be forced a long way round. And let's see if he can do it here. He does not so far. That's the back out of it there, 16 of 25. 9 is laps to go, and this is turning into an absolute masterclass for these three. But up front, talking about masterclasses, Jamie dominating again. Wolf in the chat there, great comment there. Pagler, he's coming on H-Racing Green. These three having at it. Pag to second. Tries it. Look out, of course. These guys might be catching each other up. H-Racing to the inside. Gives a bit of a nudge. Now, Michael, is he going to try anything straight away? He can't do it straight away, no. He has to think about a better option. Nose to tail. Bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper. Pag looking to the inside, now to the outside. He finally gets through again on lap number 17. Pag makes the move on good old Racing Green, who's still going to try and come back on the exit of the corner. As I became very American very suddenly there. Down the inside, they almost squeeze each other. Very close, they make contact, almost 170. And they make contact, and now they're free wide on the exit. On the exit. And look out for Michael, that's a slump behind. Great racing between these three guys. And this is one way to lose a voice. But great stuff nonetheless here in Croatia. Pag gets the slipstream again to the inside. Here we go. Seen this once, seen this twice. We've seen about 5,000 times. Pag now cuts him off. Forces Racing to go to the outside and gets the move. Great stuff from him. He can't do it there. And this is great racing, wheel-to-wheel stuff. And Racing Green now back to third. And of course, Michael Davis just sitting there licking his lips going, I sense a podium if these guys make a mistake. But like we say, though, these guys at the top of their game. And always do they do. Racing Green to the outside again. Here we go, down the hill, gives him a bit of nuts, gives him a bit of squeeze, bit of argy-bargy. Pag back down the inside, he's not having any of it. Now a cutback, a bit of a slide, down the inside. What a move! Well, this is absolutely fantastic! It is so close in a motor race for such a long time. And boy oh boy, is Croatia bringing up a cracker right now. Hello Jack F1 in the chat, as we've got another scrap between three cars. And we're on lap 20 now almost, lap 19. And again, Pag to the inside. H-Racing again on the outside. Now Pag, they just have to go the long way round. H-Racing again to the inside. These three scrapping away. Great racing between the lot of them. And again, back to the inside. Does he do it? Yes, he does. Again, does it. And now it's going to be the battle of coming back again. As I'm going to quickly take a drink before my voice completely goes. So apologies here, a dramatic apology, quick disappearance for a few seconds for a drink. As H Racing, we'll just leave this fantastic battle here as I need a drink before my voice goes. Great battle going on there, still having at it. My voice has returned, so that's always good. And this free battle is turning into an absolute classic. I've never seen free cars like this so close. My voice at least definitely feels better. 5 laps to go. Back to the inside. Does he do it? Yes, again. Goes wide. Now H Racing coming back. Look at this contact. Look out for Michael. He's now trying to the outside. This is the opportunity he's looking for. Now to the outside. Can he do it? Has to back out again. But boy, oh boy, this is turning into another scrap there. Haven't noticed anyone else down the field, by the way, but these three absolutely going at it like an absolute missile. Crumpet disaster. I think there's been a crumpet disaster. Down the inside goes Paganus. Make contact with H Racing Green. Forcing him out wide. And Michael is going to make one position at last on H Racing Green. They'll be side by side towards turn number 1. Michael gets through though. Whew. Well, this is one way to ruin a voice, isn't it? Definitely. Fantastic racing. And this is why normally you have 2 commentators. But today, in this beautiful race in Croatia, having an absolute stormer. They make contact, sliding, and how they don't spins. We will never know. Great racing, great defending, brilliant driving. And never mind Jamie who's dominating. These three are absolutely having a titanic scrap. I have never seen a motor race so dramatic in my entire life. Red Matt saying curb killed me. But up front, Pag and Michael and Racing Green. This by far, without a shadow of a doubt, is the best race in a long time here. And this is certainly turned into a scrapper here. 22 of 25. A quick rundown of your order, by the way, Jamie. Sorry to interrupt. Never mind. We might not get a rundown of the grid of Pag, Michael, H Racing, Jake, Apex, Frisky, and Galoom are the top 8. And now I think we can have a little look for the back of it. And, well, Vector is in 9, so we've only got 9 cars. We started about 12, so we've lost drivers left, right, and centre. County 5th and 6th having a battle. Jake and Apex, Apex is still coming back through this field. He's definitely not giving up on it. But he can still get a decent position. Well, maybe not. Look at this. He's closing up. Now he's going to try to the inside. Let's see Apex. Haven't seen much sort of him in this race. Almost makes contact. 170. Now on the outside. Can he do it? Has to back out of it there. 22 of 25. Great racing throughout this race. And oh, never mind. He gets a bit of a slide on. Let's not put the commentator's cast on his overtake. It's the wall there. Now we'll have to do it again. We'll have a little check on that in a few laps, but let's have a look at our little battle going on for second position. By the way, if I wonder where Jamie is, by the way, in this, there he is. He's already coming into turn number, well, 5 or 6. These guys haven't even crossed the start line. That's how dominant he is. This is motor racing at its finest, as Pag and Michael battle at it here. H Racing Green now, of course, down in 4th position, but now he's going to have to try back and off. Here's a huge crash. Michael Davis spin, and out of the race. Well, he might get away with it there because damage isn't on full, but definitely trouble. 5th to 6th, a disaster class for Michael Davis, who spins heavily into the Armco. How that happened, I don't know. Lighting the rears up. Perhaps there was contact with H Racing Green, but in the wall and out of the podium at least. And now Apex, by the way, making a move on Jake. And this is the moment now all carnage goes off. And now Apex trying to the outside. Does he do it? Tries the long way round. This is the 4th position. Right round the outside. Makes contact. Squeezes him off. Look at this. Side by side. Can't do it there. Great racing now. Michael into 6th, remember, of course. Contact, of course. Last position running is Vector, of course, in this race. But the thing is, now these guys are going to have to, well, work their socks off now to keep, of course, Michael behind. Apex to the inside. Let's see. I think this is a familiar move. Makes contact there. The rubbing wheels side by side into turn number 1 and turn number 2. And Jake back down the inside. Does he do it? No, he doesn't. Apex down into 4th position. Jake now down into 5th. But of course these guys are improving by position because of Michael Davis. His heartbreaking impact into the Armco and off the podium. Bit of a slide from Apex Whiteout. A little bit of a slide from Jake. And Michael, though, let's look where he is. You'll just see him coming in the corner there in the background. There he is. Durex, of course, slipping and sliding, of course. Of course, these guys here, 2nd and 3rd. What can you say? It's without a doubt, stars definitely have been born here today, despite the dominable appearance of Jamie. Pack and H Racing Green proving again these guys are the reason we are here, battling away as hard as they can for what is 2nd and 3rd. Of course, it was another car, but that car now somewhere in a wall. Jake just made a move back on Apex, by the way. These guys, of course, it seems, are having some battle. Of course, every time we go away from their battle, we're now coming on to the last lap, I believe. We are on the final lap for Jamie, by the way, who, well, is dominating. Pag and H Racing Green have only got a lap to go. And yes, no, we're on the last lap. I'm surprised. I thought we were only halfway through this race. We're not. We're only halfway through. Absolute bonkers. Jamie's very limited on fuel, by the way. The red light's on. I don't know how much fuel he's got, but it's not a lot. In fact, it really isn't a lot. You can see there, he's almost out of fuel. Well, he won't run out of fuel. I hope he doesn't on the last lap. That'll be absolute tragedy. He's only got a few corners to go. He can probably just coast it through to the end here. As Pag and H Racing Green can't do a lot, coming through the last corner. Jamie dominated again by 20 seconds. From 20,000 seconds he could be across the line. Jamie wins again here in Croatia. And across the line sideways. And in the wall. Pag and H Racing Green, they've got one corner to do it. Here's Pag. Here H Racing Green to the outside. Almost goes to the inside. Tries to the outside. Can he do any comeback here? He is gonna try. Can he? No, he can't. 2nd place is gonna go to Pag as they cross the line. Weaving away. Fantastic. 2nd and 3rd. Jake and Michael. Michael to the inside. Contact and sliding and through for 4th position. Fantastic. And Apex was gone off, by the way. Yes, he did go off. There must have been contact on the last lap. Apex down in 6th. It's Gloom 7th. Frisky is going to take 8th. My advice is gone. 8th position for Frisky. And now we wait for Vectro. Whew. Well, I don't think I've ever seen a race like that in my life. Just waiting for Vectro to cross the line. Well, you can really see how bad that car is, unfortunately, and comes to the line, and Vectro, no position, crosses the line. Jamie is your winner today. Congratulations to your victor, Jamie. In T-Mobile, of course, sponsored car, Jamie 995 dominates again here, but the star of the day, without a doubt, goes to H Racing and Pag. Well, without a doubt, with my voice hanging out my throat, this has been an absolute masterclass of a race. Until next time, I've been Evil Dragon XXL. Hope to see you soon. Until next time, we'll see you at round number 4. Ta-ra for now.